Phil Collins, a remarkable musician and the former lead singer of Genesis, has faced numerous personal and health struggles throughout his life. Despite his extraordinary talent and the joy he has brought to countless fans, his journey has not been without challenges. In recent years, he has battled various health issues, including severe back problems that have affected his ability to perform. This has led to a significant change in his career, as he has had to step back from the stage and rely on support from his family and friends. His music, which has served as the backdrop for many people's lives, reflects both the highs and lows of his experiences. Collins' heartfelt lyrics often touch on themes of love, loss, and resilience, resonating deeply with listeners. As he navigates these personal hardships, his fans continue to show unwavering support, celebrating his contributions to music while hoping for his recovery and return to performing. The story of Phil Collins is one of not only musical achievement, but also of enduring strength in the face of adversity. Growing up in London in 1951, Phil Collins was surrounded by music from an early age. His family had a strong musical background, which greatly influenced his early interests. He developed a passion for music, particularly for drumming, which became a significant part of his identity. As a child, he would listen to various music genres, and this exposure helped shape his musical tastes. By the time he reached his teenage years, Collins was eager to explore his musical talents further. He began performing in different bands, which allowed him to hone his skills as both a drummer and a vocalist. These formative experiences not only improved his musical abilities, but also gave him a taste of live performance and the excitement of entertaining an audience. This period of his life was crucial, as it laid the foundation for his future success in the music industry. His dedication and passion during these early years would eventually lead him to become one of the most celebrated musicians of his time. Collins' versatility and innovative approach to music allowed him to explore and excel in various genres, including rock, pop, jazz, and film scores. This broad range not only showcased his talent, but also helped him connect with a diverse audience. His work with Genesis laid the foundation for his solo career, where he continued to push musical boundaries. One of his most iconic songs, In the Air Tonight, is remembered for its haunting atmosphere and powerful drum break, which became a hallmark of his style. This track, along with others like Against All Odds, solidified his status as a solo artist. The emotional depth of his lyrics and the distinct sound of his voice resonated with listeners, making these songs timeless classics. Collins' ability to blend different musical elements contributed to his success, allowing him to create memorable melodies that have stood the test of time. His contributions to film scores further demonstrated his adaptability and creativity, establishing him as a multifaceted artist in the music industry. Collins' distinctive drumming style, characterized by the gated reverb effect, became iconic in music production. This technique created a powerful and punchy sound that defined many tracks in the 1980s. The gated reverb effect allowed the drums to have a sharp attack and a quick decay, making them stand out in the mix. As a member of Genesis, Collins played a crucial role in shaping the band's sound. He steered Genesis from progressive rock to a more mainstream pop rock direction after becoming the band's lead singer in 1975. This transition marked a significant shift in the band's music, as they began to incorporate more accessible melodies and catchy hooks. Collins' ability to blend his drumming prowess with his vocal talent helped the band reach a wider audience. His contributions not only transformed Genesis, but also influenced countless musicians and producers in the years that followed. The unique combination of his drumming and singing established him as a key figure in the evolution of rock music during that era. Albums like Invisible Touch solidified Genesis' status as one of the leading bands of their time. This album, released in 1986, showcased the band's ability to blend rock with pop elements, resulting in chart-topping hits that resonated with a wide audience. The success of Invisible Touch marked a peak in Genesis' popularity, demonstrating their evolution from progressive rock to a more mainstream sound. Phil Collins, as the band's drummer and lead vocalist, played a crucial role in this transformation. His unique voice and emotive songwriting contributed to the band's distinctive sound, making them a household name. Collins' foray into jazz further emphasized his broad musical capabilities. He explored this genre by collaborating with various artists and incorporating jazz influences into his own work. His versatility allowed him to experiment with different styles, showcasing his talent beyond the rock genre. Additionally, his acclaimed film scores, such as Disney's Tarzan, revealed another layer of his artistry. The soundtrack for Tarzan included memorable songs like You'll Be in My Heart, which won an Academy Award for Best Original Song. This achievement highlighted Collins' ability to craft music that not only entertains, but also evokes deep emotions, further establishing his legacy in the music industry. Phil Collins' personal life was marked by 3 marriages, each filled with emotional struggles and challenges. His first marriage to Andrea Bertarelli began in 1975, but they divorced in 1980. The end of this relationship brought significant heartache, as did his second marriage to Jill Tavelman in 1984. This union lasted for a decade before they separated in 1996, which was another difficult chapter in his life. His third marriage to Oriane Sevi in 1999 seemed promising, but ended in a highly publicized divorce in 2006. Throughout these relationships, Collins faced emotional turmoil that often spilled into his music, reflecting his personal battles. As for his health issues, they began with hearing loss, which posed a considerable challenge for a musician. This condition progressed to severe back and spinal problems, which greatly affected his ability to perform on stage. These health challenges not only impacted his career, but also his quality of life, leading to struggles that were difficult to manage. The combination of personal upheaval and health challenges created a complex narrative in Collins' life, intertwining his artistry with his vulnerabilities. Despite facing numerous health challenges, Phil Collins has shown incredible resilience in his music career. He has battled diabetes and undergone several back surgeries, which have significantly affected his ability to perform. However, Collins did not let these difficulties stop him from sharing his music with fans. He adapted his performances, often sitting down while playing, and using a cane for support. This adjustment allowed him to continue showcasing his talent and passion for music, even as his physical condition became more fragile. His last performance with Genesis in March 2022 was particularly emotional for fans and fellow musicians alike. The concert marked the end of an era, as many were moved by Collins' frail condition. Despite the challenges he faced, his commitment to his craft and his connection with the audience remained strong. The performance served as a poignant reminder of his contributions to music and the impact he has had on countless fans over the years. Collins' journey reflects not only his dedication to his art, but also the deep bond he shares with his audience, who have supported him through thick and thin. The last Domino tour from 2021 to 2022 marked a significant moment for the band Genesis, serving as a heartfelt conclusion to their long and storied career. Phil Collins, despite facing numerous health challenges that limited his mobility and ability to play the drums, demonstrated remarkable resilience and passion for music throughout this journey. His son, Nick Collins, stepped into the role of drummer, which added a personal touch to the performances and symbolized a generational transition within the band. This unique dynamic allowed Phil to focus on his vocals, while still being deeply involved in the music he loved. The tour featured a mix of classic hits and fan favorites, showcasing the band's rich history and the emotional connection they maintained with their audience. Phil's determination to perform, even under difficult circumstances, highlighted his unwavering love for music and the importance of sharing it with fans. His spirit and dedication resonated throughout the tour, reminding everyone of the power of music to connect and inspire. The last Domino tour was not just a farewell, but a celebration of a legacy that would continue to influence future generations. As Phil Collins took to the stage for his final performances, the atmosphere was charged with emotion. Seated due to his physical challenges, he still delivered powerful vocal performances that resonated deeply with his audience. Each note he sang carried the weight of his experiences and the love he had for his fans. The connection between Collins and his audience was palpable, creating an intimate setting where shared memories and feelings flowed freely. His final tour was not just a series of concerts. It was a heartfelt celebration of his musical journey and the bond he had built with listeners over the decades. Fans felt a sense of nostalgia and gratitude as they witnessed Collins, despite his frailty, pouring his soul into every song. This emotional exchange highlighted the enduring legacy of his music, which has touched countless lives. Collins' ability to connect with his audience, even in his later years, serves as a testament to the lasting impact of his artistry and the love that will always surround his work. Nick Collins' participation in the last Domino tour was a significant moment that resonated deeply with fans of Genesis. His presence on stage symbolized the continuation of a musical legacy that has spanned decades. As the son of Phil Collins, Nick brought a fresh energy while honoring the rich history of the band. Fans were captivated by his performances, which showcased not only his talent, but also his heartfelt connection to the music that has touched so many lives. The emotional weight of the concerts was palpable, as audiences reflected on the journey of Genesis and the impact it has had on their own lives. Many expressed admiration for Nick, recognizing his contributions as a bridge between the past and the future of the band. The gratitude from fans was overwhelming, as they celebrated both the legacy of Genesis and the new chapter represented by Nick. His involvement helped to ensure that the spirit of the band continues to thrive, leaving a lasting impression on all who attended. The final show at London's O2 Arena in March 2022 marked a poignant moment in Phil Collins's illustrious career. As he addressed the audience for what would be his last performance, emotions ran high. Fans gathered to witness a legend who had touched their lives through his music. Collins, known for his powerful voice and captivating drumming, has had an incredible journey filled with immense musical success. He rose to fame as the drummer and lead singer of Genesis, later achieving a remarkable solo career with hits that defined the 1980s and 1990s. However, his journey was not without personal struggles. Over the years, Collins faced significant health challenges that affected his ability to perform. Despite these obstacles, his resilience shone through as he continued to share his passion for music with the world. His dedication to his craft and his fans is a testament to his character. Collins' legacy is not only in the records he produced, but also in the way he inspired countless artists and listeners. The farewell at the O2 Arena encapsulated a lifetime of achievements, leaving an indelible mark on the music industry. Despite facing significant health challenges, Phil Collins's love for music remained unwavering throughout his life. His passion for creating and performing music allowed him to leave an indelible mark on the world, both with Genesis and in his solo endeavors. Collins's journey in music was characterized by his innovative contributions, which helped shape the sound of rock and pop in the late 20th century. His ability to connect emotionally with audiences set him apart as a performer. As he faced personal and health struggles, his final performances became poignant farewells, celebrating not only his career, but also the deep impact he had on fans and fellow musicians alike. The emotional weight of these performances highlighted his dedication and resilience. Collins' legacy is further cemented by his leadership of Genesis, where he guided the band through various phases of their evolution. In a touching continuation of his musical legacy, his son Nick has taken on the role of drummer, symbolizing the passing of the torch to the next generation. This connection between father and son reinforces the lasting influence Collins has had on music and the emotional bonds he forged with his audience. His story is one of passion, innovation, and an enduring love for music that transcends personal challenges.